Darren, driver of the 009 Aston Martin LMP1 car. Join me on a lap of the Le Mans circuit. Coming through the Ford chicane and entering the start-finish straight. All the teams are based on the right-hand side. The pit boards are hanging over the wall. First corner is a little kink. Fifth gear we approach, just lifting off the throttle. Gets quite bumpy and easy to move over to the left-hand side, but we need to keep it to the right for the first part. All the way down to second gear. Through the Dunlop curves. Accelerating up, got an LMP2 car. Very quick through the corners, but not so quick down the straight. So just having to sit behind him through this section of the circuit. Normally third gear, back on the power, flat out over the crest here. In the wet can be a bit tricky there. Fourth gear for Tete Rouge onto the Mulsanne straight. Fantastic corner, lots of grip, and one of those corners that really challenges the drivers. Heading down, make a small adjustment with the air conditioning on this lap, just a wee bit hot in the car. Now you're looking out for the 200 metre and the 100 metre board on the left hand side. That's where we're using as braking markers. It's quite hard to keep the car straight because of the camber of the road, so just having to hold onto the steering quite firmly. All the way down to second gear, easy to lock up the inside right as we turn into the corner. Accelerating out, using the traction control. Heading down to the second chicane on the Mulsanne circuit. Mulsanne straight. Good time to have radio conversation with the team, as you've got plenty of time to have that conversation. Sixth gear. Just after the 200 metre board, braking down a second gear again. Again, it's very easy to lock up the left-hand side as you turn into the corner. A bit bumpy on the left hand here with the curb. You can really feel the traction control working at this point. Heading down to Mulsanne corner. It's over a small crest. The crest used to be a lot bigger, but they've flattened it down over the years just to make it a little bit safer with the speeds that we're going over the top. Braking just around the 100 metre board. And this is probably one of the slowest corners on the circuit, down a first gear. Hold it tight for the apex. And it's all about the run down to Indianapolis, one of the best parts of the circuit, certainly for me. It's one of my favourite parts. Got the two kinks, which when you're on your own is no problem at all, but if there's traffic around it's very easy to trip over each other. First kink done, second kink coming up. In sixth gear, and now Indianapolis is certainly the best corner for me on the circuit. Fifth gear, fire the car into the corner, lots of grip, down to second for the second part of Indianapolis. And where you have the best corner, now it's down to the worst corner. Arnage, not a lot of grip here. First gear, very easy to make a mistake and end up on the wall there on the left hand side. Heading out of Arnage, we're on the way up to the Porsche curves, very much like Silverstone, the Beckett's complex at Silverstone. A really fast set of corners. You enter in fifth gear, and then have to come down the gearbox to fourth by the end of it. The tarmac change here is causing a few issues with the setup, with the new tarmac that they've laid down in the Porsche curves. Another LMP2 car, just making my way past him. And the last corner coming up here, which is the left-hander, is slightly off camber and can easily catch you out. Certainly in the wet conditions, it's one of those places that you can drop the car easily through this point. Little chicane, high-speed chicane, heading down to Ford chicane, the last part. The pit entrance is there on the right-hand side. Third gear on the way in, run the curbs. Easy to go overshoot the next corner, but it's second gear. And that's the end of the Le Mans circuit and another lap. And now here's a few laps at full volume.